Welcome to Traders Academy online courses. This is lesson 5 in the Trading Using R online course authored by Quantinsti. In this video, we will cover different types of market data, learn about market data lines, and show you how to fetch streaming and historical market data from Trader Workstation. At the end of the video, you'll be asked to take a short quiz to test your understanding. It is possible to fetch different kinds of market data from TWS. A live market data subscription is required to have market data for the requested instruments in TWS. Types of market data include top market data, level 1, market depth, level 2, real-time bars. Market data lines represent the active market data requests that a user has made. By default, every user has a max ticker, a limit of 100 market data lines. Thus, the user can get real-time market data of up to 100 instruments simultaneously. An error message is thrown up if it has reached the maximum number of simultaneous requests. Let us now cover the streaming market data functions from the iBrokers package. Streaming level 1 market data can be obtained from TWS via the rec market data function. The function takes arguments like the connection, contract, tick generic, snapshot, ticker ID, timestamp, file, event wrapper, callback, and so on. Let us now see how the streaming data function works. We first define the contract for which we want to pull the streaming data on line 8. On line 11, we use the function with the TWS connection and the security objects as the arguments. Upon execution, a continuous stream of market data is returned by TWS. By default, there are certain default tick types that are returned. Additional data types are available that can be requested by specifying certain generic tick types in the market data request. Callbacks via callback and event wrapper are designed to allow for R-level processing of the real-time data stream and provide for more control over the incoming results. We will see how to do this in the later part of the lesson. This function allows for streaming market depth, i.e. order book data, to be handled in R. The function takes arguments like the connection, contract, ticker ID, timestamp, playback, file, event wrapper, callback, etc. Let us now see how the streaming market depth function works. On line 8, we first define the contract for which we want to pull the data. On line 11, we use the function with the TWS connection and the security objects as the arguments. Upon execution, the output can be seen in the console. We can see the market depth for up to 5 best bid and ask prices. This function allows for streaming real-time bars to be handled in R. The function takes arguments like the connection, contract, ticker ID, what to show, bar size, file, event wrapper, callback, etc. Let us now see how the real-time bars function works. We first define the contract on line 8. We construct the function on line 11 with TWS connection, security object, and the what to show as the arguments. Upon execution, a continuous stream of real-time data bars is returned by TWS. Let us now cover the historical market data functions. Historical market data is obtained from TWS via the rec historical data function. The data is delivered in the form of candlesticks. The function takes arguments like the ticker ID, contract details, end date time, duration, bar size, what to show type, etc. Valid duration string units. The duration string must be of the form n-unit, where the unit string can be any of the strings shown in the table below. Valid bar sizes. The valid bar size must be specified exactly as shown in the table below. However, there is no guarantee from the API that each will work for all securities or durations. Valid what-to-show values. The what-to-show values can be any one of the following type: trades, midpoint, bid, ask, and bid_ask. Let us now see how the historical data function works. On line 8, we first define the contract for which we want to pull the historical data. On line 11, we use the function with the TWS connection and the security objects as the arguments. Upon execution, the output can be seen in the console. In the next example, we pull 1 minute data for the duration of 1 week by specifying the respective arguments. Upon execution, the 1 minute data can be seen in the console. This concludes the 5th lesson in the Trading Using R online course. In this video, we covered various types of market data, learnt about market data lines, and saw the working of the various streaming and historical market data functions. When you continue, we will give you a short quiz to test your understanding of the topics we covered in this lesson.